Hello there, Leo. It's so good to see you again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to be doing your April 2022 Tarot reading. So this is a general reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. It really does help to get my message out to more people. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Leo. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. I love this energy. You know, this about taking your ideas and truly doing something. You know, and you know, the pig spirit always reminds me of a piggy bank. You know, like not giving your ideas away for free. You know, it's like understanding that your ideas have value. And so only to share your ideas with those that are going to value your ideas. Really, a sense of money and career, you know, but we'll see. It could have something to do with a relationship, sharing your feelings, your emotions, you know. So let's see what your present energy is. Six of Swords, really interesting. Sag had the same energy. In this same position. You know, moving on from this energy of turbulent waters into more calm waters. But for you, I feel like there's this sense of understanding the silver linings of a dark cloud. You know, of looking at a certain situation and understanding the value that it brought you, the ideas that you have gained, the knowledge that you have gained, and how you can use this moving forward. So let's see, Three of Cups on the bottom. You know, a sense of, I really am getting a sense of overcoming something. You know, it could have been a health issue. It could have been, you know, some type of conflict that you had in a relationship, whether a romantic, family, friend, or coworker. It could be, you know, trying to launch a new business and all of the things, decisions that you had to make and everything. It's this sense that you have overcome something and gained some wisdom out of it. And so now it's kind of like you can move forward in a much calmer sense. Instead of feeling like, you felt things were kind of coming at you, you know, or you had to make a lot of decisions. Like you had to almost fight your way through something. But now you're on the other side of it. So what's your area of resistance? King of Swords. A little bit, it could be a little bit, if this has been a long... The longer the journey, the more that you could be in your head about something a little bit stubborn. You could be looking at the situation and just almost like you've been in it so long that it's kind of like, no, now I'm going to really insist that I get what it is that I want. Understanding there's this sense of understanding that you're coming into, that sometimes the blessings of the dark cloud are not exactly the blessings that we were thinking they were going to be, right? That the universe brings us what it is that is the best for us. And it could be that you're kind of almost, it's been a long track. I feel like it's been a very long journey. It is building a solid foundation for you. You are progressing on this journey. There's the obstacle here is just this sense of being very specific, almost analytical about what it is that you want out of this. And it's, you know, it says use your mind wisely. I almost feel as almost like you're almost too much in your head. A sense that you're not valuing the journey as much. Yeah, lots of anxiety, sleepless nights. You could be just, I feel like you're just really up in your head about it. If you think about it, there's so many things that you can do with our mind. And one of them is fear, right? Get stuck into that fear, get is stuck into over analyzing something. But we can also use our mind to create. And I feel, the creating is such a much lighter energy. So let's see what your advice is, because I feel like you have a lot of up in your head type of energy here. I feel like you need to almost have some action. Because when you get stuck up in your head, then what happens is that sometimes you don't take action because you're afraid of taking the wrong action. Ace of Cups, putting love into it. Yeah. So balancing out your head, balancing out your fears by adding love to this situation. It doesn't matter, if it is a relationship, a career, a job, a business, whatever the situation is, it's when you get back into your heart space that you're going to see the progress pick up in the situation. And, I'm getting a sense that when you're in this energy, it could be because, say this is a new business, right? And you're analyzing the money aspect of it. You're looking at the account and you're over analyzing the profits and loss, and it's just kind of like you're stuck on the numbers. But then what you forget is that, well, okay, yes, you have to keep your eye on the books, right? Or whatever, but you also have to love your customers. You have to greet them. You have to try to get to know them. You have to build a relationship with them. It's kind of like miracles happen when we combined our mind and our heart. And I feel like there's this sense of, you have the world in your hands, but she's looking at the moon. The moon is your fears. You have the world in your hands. You have everything you need in your hands right now, but you're looking at what it is that you're fearful. So when you're looking at your fears, when you're kind of focusing on that, well, you can't be in your heart. There's only fear and love. And if you're stuck in the fear of something, or kind of stuck on keeping tabs on what it is that you're fearing, and in this situation, I really think it's your finances. So you're really fearing, how much am I losing each month on this new business? Or, the profits are not as much as I thought they would be, or something like that. You're analyzing it, but it's analyzing it out of fear. And it's about just loving your clients, loving the money you do have, loving the connections that you are making in this. Because when you send your love out into the world, you get back love. Whatever you're sending out into the world, you get more of. If you're sending fear out into the world, you get more fear. Whatever you focus on is what you get back in return. So it's kind of like love what you have. Don't long for something else. That's so hard, Leo, especially, if right now, you are struggling financially or struggling with feeling like you're being successful in whatever this is, a relationship or a job or whatever. There is a sense of, I'm not sure I'm meeting my goal, right? And it's kind of like, well, that's fine. It's good to keep tabs on your goal, good to keep tabs on how things are progressing, right? But at the same time, there is this, embrace the love, embrace the journey, trust the universe. Okay, so let's see what the outcome is when you start getting back more into your heart space. Then you can take the action. Remember, we have the Justice on the bottom, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming out of this self-doubt. You're in this sense of self-doubt. Can I create this? Can I bring balance back into my life? Is this going to balance out? You could be, right now, you started a new business and the money's going out, right? And you're not getting the money in. You may be getting some, but not a lot in. And it's kind of like, you're getting stuck in that energy of thinking about what you don't have. instead of loving what you do have. Because once you get into this energy, this is also about gratitude. When you get into that energy, then you're going to move forward quickly. You're going to see that progress coming in. And yeah, look at the sun on the bottom. Remember I said if you're stuck in your head that sometimes you're not taking action, you're just spending hours looking at the books. But instead of looking at the books, right, and over analyzing everything, it's kind of like, yeah, get out there, reorganize, like physically reorganize. If you have like a store or something like that, or get out there and, really love on your clients, or if this is a relationship, adding love to the relationship instead of kind of over analyzing what's going wrong in the connection. So, oh my gosh, yeah. 10 of Cups. So we have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. I feel like you're moving on from, something that was a difficult ending. And we have that Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This whole journey here is moving you from a situation where you could have had a significant loss or, ending to something that was painful. Could have been a job. It could have been a relationship. It could have, been a career. It could have been something financially that ended. There was something very difficult. But the reason that this is coming in, the reason that ending happened, that was the dark cloud. But remember, there's blessings with every dark cloud. And the blessings are that you're stepping into this energy of truly loving yourself, of being able to offer yourself this cup of love. So it's a sense of stepping into that and stepping into finding what it is that's going to truly make you happy for a very long time, instead of just for short periods of time. This is your wishes coming true, because you had the Sun card and now you have the 10 of Cups. This is everything that you're truly wanting coming true. Okay, so now let's take a look at this King of Swords. So this is your obstacle. This is what is preventing all of this from coming in. Yeah, Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. You're learning as you go. Okay, so here's the thing. You're super focused on the money, your independence. Something has come to an end here. You could have had a relationship, a career, a job that suddenly came to an end. It may have prevented you from being financially independent. Okay, so, or, feeling like you had the financial stability that you were looking for. And, you're wanting this fresh start. So maybe you're wanting a fresh start in this relationship, or you're wanting a fresh start in your independence, And independence doesn't mean that you're not with somebody. It just means that you have the freedom to spend the money that you want to spend in the way that you want to spend it, or the ability to, harness your independence, your sense of what it is that you're here to do, right? Whether you're with somebody or not. So I feel like you may feel as if you're dependent on somebody else, You could feel, like if you started your own business, you could feel almost like you're dependent on your customers. Like it's a needing a shift of your perspective about the situation, But I feel like it's really coming out of this sense of fear, almost a sense of lack, right? Yeah, you just don't feel like you're going to get it. The Tower is on the bottom, the Epiphany, waking you up out of this, understanding that you are, your thoughts, your self-doubt, you're attached to it. And that is what is preventing you from stepping into your 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is here again. It wants to come in. But your self-doubt is the thing that's holding you back. You kind of keep waffling. Is this what I'm supposed to do or not? I feel like this is really spirit coming through saying, yes, you are on the right path. You just have to love your path. You have to love that. You have to put the loving energy back into whatever this is, your business, your career, your job, a relationship. It's about start fresh with a new loving energy. This can be really difficult when you are kind of stuck in this energy. It means that every single day you have to wake up thinking lovingly, optimistically, positively, right? It means that, 10 minutes after you wake up, you could have spent the first 10 minutes feeling, okay, I'm going to love everybody that comes on my path and love the situation. And I'm going to greet all of my customers with love, right? And then you get that first email or something, and then you're like, oh my gosh, here we go again, right? But it's constantly shifting, moving back into that sense of love, because it's almost as if you are attached, okay, to this energy of, yeah, I'm not going to get what I really want. And because you are in that energy, it is really blocking the joy, the happiness, the love, the abundance that is definitely on your path and in your aura. It wants to come in. It's almost as if it's a sense of you just having to believe it. Because look, you have two aces right here. You're at the beginning of a new cycle. The thing that you need to do in order to help bring this in is almost get into that energy of, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. It's here. It's here. Just get into that energy of, oh my goodness, it's here. The money's flowing in. The love is flowing in. The clients love what I do. Just keep stepping into that energy, and then things will start finally moving in your direction. Okay, so let's see what we have here with the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, everything. Like, I really feel like it has something to do with career or finances. You're quickly moving away. Look at the Chariot is moving away from this sense of lack, right? When you put the love into it, you have been waiting for this for a very long time. And then, put the love into it. And then what happens is you get this balance. You have to, the devil's showing up again. It really is a sense that you are attached almost to the negative aspect. It's about putting down the burden of this. You may feel as if, this job, this relationship, this career, this business that you have built is a burden to you, right? And especially if it is kind of a financial burden to you at this time. It's about recognizing, just the skills, the wisdom, the spiritual wisdom that you have gained, the soul evolution, the lessons, that there's so much more than just the bottom dollar. You have learned so much more. You've learned so much more about yourself, about perseverance, about, your strength, your courage to keep on going when things did not seem like they were going to go in your favor. I don't know why, but, you see a lot, like articles or even on YouTube or, on the internet about people talking about how, the pandemic helped them to shift into a new, more rich way of living their life. Like, it helped them to open up to their new priorities in life. Where something that was, perhaps difficult, right, has suddenly become a blessing in their life. And I feel as if you're kind of like on a path like that, where you've been in a very difficult situation for some time, right? It hasn't been easy. It's been ongoing. And it's suddenly like when you shift into a loving this situation and understanding, wow, this was difficult, but out of this difficulty, gained so much wisdom about myself, right? I've learned how to love when things are difficult. I've learned how to persevere. I've learned how to dig deep. I've learned that I have the ability to dig deep when I didn't think I could anymore. Yeah, so I love this energy. What am I focused? Am I focused on what I want most? Yeah, because I feel like right now you're not focused on what you want. You're focused on what you don't have, that you do want, but you're more focused on your fear. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. That's a quote from Tony Robbins. And I feel like there's also this sense of focusing on what you don't have, focusing on the lack of what you have instead of focusing on putting love and action into something that you do want. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments and then prioritize? So I really do feel like it is this shift in perspective that brings in this new abundance, and not just abundance, with the Ten of Cups showing up, it's something that you truly, truly want, that your heart is desiring. So let's see what we have. Your great wave awaits. Yeah, I love that energy. A wave, it doesn't just pop up, right? It builds slowly. And I feel, once again, this has been a journey for you. The momentum has been building in your favor. And now it is time to ride the wave. But in order to ride the wave, you kind of almost have to get on the surfboard of love. Get out of your head. Don't fear the wave. Embrace the wave and enjoy the journey. Well, Leo, I am going to leave it there. I do personal readings, so if this resonated with you and you'd like to do a deeper personal assessment of what is going on with you, I would love the opportunity. The link is in the description box below. And also, if you enjoyed it, please consider liking or subscribing. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and in all your situations. Bye for now.